Hi everyone, for those of you yet to meet, my name is Claire Lou Robinson and I just want to come on and do a really short training just explaining a simple model of success. And this comes from Victoria McHugh. She's a national vice president. She came over from Australia. She had no network and she's built her business fast. And there was me and a few others had an incentive call the other night. And I just love how Victoria makes her business so simple. Everything is so straightforward. So I just want to share the 8 tips that she shared with us because I think it'll really help you build your business. So number 1, so you really need to create the dream on social media. So you need to show people because of Arbonne what you've got. And you might think, well, I've just signed up. I can't show people yet. What you can do is you can show people that you're living a healthy life. You're being educated and you're having a healthy breakfast, you're having your smoothie. And what you can do is show people your vision. So, speak with absolute conviction with Arbonne about where you're going. You're absolutely going to go at the top and you want to take everyone who's willing to jump in with you. So speak with conviction. And what happens is people will see your success. Everyone's watching. You're going to invite people to take a look at this business. Some will, some won't. Some will take a look and, they'll think it's not for them, and that's absolutely fine. You just got to love everyone for where they're at. And the majority of people want to just see if you're successful first before they decide to jump in. Number 2, be crystal clear when you're speaking about Arbonne. So you need to make it so simple because it is. And I think we're very good at overcomplicating things in business and in Arbonne. And I for one, looking at the back of my journey, I've definitely overcomplicated things. But we just stop buying all of our personal care products from the high street. Start buying from your own online shop. Teach others to do the same. We all get paid. That's it. But what I love about Victoria's system is when she's signing up a new consultant, she signs someone up, they pay the £30 obviously to start their business, and they get the 30-day to healthy living pack. So it's £200 that they're spending, on the business. Obviously, when you first sign up with Arbonne, you can only spend £200 because we've got a 7-day cooling off period. Obviously, 8 days later is where you can put your business order through if you're in a position to invest, But what Victoria does is she just gets you on this 30 days straight away, but get you to ask 5 people to join you. So you want to get 5 people to join you. You might have to ask 20 or 30, to get those 5. And as soon as you've got 5 people, say in that first week joining you on the 30-day plan, you're going to have made your £200 back, which is really, really important. And then you want to aim to get 4 business builders, so 4 people to join your team straight away. Just get on board and follow this duplicatable system. Now, obviously, if you're in a position to get the skincare, the RE9 prep work is perfect. It's not that expensive, whereas the RE9 is a little bit more expensive, the RE9 healthy agent. So just do whatever works for your budget, but if you can't and you can just get the 30 days, that's fine. Don't worry, you can start building from there. She literally has built her business through 30-day to healthy living program. So she's, this is all about, we're here to help people live a healthy life from the inside and out. So, you're going to help customers get healthy and obviously build a team and help them get healthy, and they're going to do exactly the same with their network. And because nutrition, when you're taking our supplements, so the protein shakes, the Digestion Plus, you just feel amazing. It's plant-based nutrition, keeping you operating at optimal health. You just feel amazing. So people don't then want to stop taking it. So within Arbonne, as we know, all of our products are consumable products, but nutrition is the fastest consumable product. It'll last 1 or 2 months. So people are then repurchasing. So that's where you're getting a reoccurring income from, customers and consultants when they're using it. Now, obviously what happens is when people are on 30 days, oh my God, I'm feeling amazing, you can then upsell. So you can then say, look, do you want to take a look at the skincare? Do you want to try it? Do you want to have a look at the makeup? And then, people will, buy from there. Obviously, we've always led with the RE9 range, which is fabulous. It's an incredible range, but it lasts about 6 months, which is great. Same with the makeup, it lasts forever. But with the nutritional products, it's the fastest consumer product. So it's turning over really quick in your business and you're earning every time people are ordering. Now, what is really great, and I love this, Victoria was saying that, all the preferred clients that her team signs up, 1 and 2, they get them to upgrade to a consultant. because, you know, they're loving it, they're raving about it, they're shouting about it. So, you know, they need to earn income, don't they? And we know we absolutely need to make sure we're asking our preferred clients to get on board. Like, don't be afraid. Like, they're advocates for the products, they're loving it. So absolutely make sure that you're doing that. And so just make sure I'm getting all my notes, just bear with me. Okay, so that's the simple system of success. You know, sign up, get on 30 days, get 5 friends to do it, get 4 business girls to do the same, duplicate that model. If people do want to invest more, you absolutely can. You know, some people want to just get the skincare, the hair care, the makeup and nutrition. What's really important is, you know, you are a brand ambassador for Arbonne, so you don't want to be using like Rimmel lipstick and Estee Lauder foundation and all that type of stuff. So, you know, if you can't switch all your brands straight away, that's fine. Don't worry, you can just build it up over time. But you need to be a product of the product. That's really, really important. Number 3, vision. So you really just need to know where you're going, and be committed to yourself. And like, say to people that you're speaking to, like, I'm going to the top. I'm committed to going to the top, and I'm committed to you and helping you come with me. Like, Arbonne's my top priority, and I'm going to hold your hand, and I want you to join us. Follow-up is key. So when obviously you're signing new consultants up, and obviously signing them up and finding 5 customers and, you know, getting yourself a team, this method of launching a group is just wonderful, because you're just going to set up a group for your new consultant, and they're going to invite all the network in to take a look at Arbonne, and you would jump on with your new consultant on a live, and they would just share the why they've jumped in with the business, and then you would share just a quick 10-minute overview of the business. And then that group becomes the new consultants group. So you can literally just drip feed things every day, you know, educate them about Arbonne, about the importance of using safe products, about passive income. And obviously you would follow up with everyone in your group to see if they've got any questions. So what's really duplicatable about this is you're getting everyone in a group, they can see it, they can understand it, they can learn about it. Remember, it does take an average of 7 exposures before people jump in, okay? So not everyone's like me. I signed up straight away without even like doing any research or trying any products, okay? Not everyone's like that. So you just got to give them exposures, but you would follow up with everyone. And if anyone's interested in hearing more, you would jump on a 10-minute online business chat with your upline, or if you're confident enough to do it, then that's fine, just to answer any questions. And don't make this a big decision, okay? It's £30 to sign up as a consultant, right? It's not a big decision. And getting you on the 30-day reset program, you know, starting a traditional business is tens of thousands of pounds, okay? So don't make it a big deal. You know, don't overcomplicate it. Just, you know, tell them the general system of success. And what you'll find is when they come on a business chat, they're probably generally worried about, I don't have enough time, you know, I don't have enough money to invest. You know, these are the general worries. So I don't have the big enough networks. It's just about making sure you say, look, everyone totally feels that way, and just explaining how it actually is, okay? So following up is absolutely key. And what Victoria was saying is, America is obviously smashing this, and the reason they are smashing it is because they follow up. So Victoria was saying in Arbonne, on average, it's 5 to 12 times before somebody signs up. So 5 to 12 exposures. So that could be that, you know, you've shared the Arbonne presentation with them. You know, you might have met them for a coffee. They might have come to a Discover Arbonne. They might have watched the Business of the 21st Century. They might have read the 4-year career. Like, these are all exposures about Arbonne and social marketing. So what they're doing in America is they're following up, and they're not scared to follow up, you know. So if you follow up with someone and send them a message or a voice note and say, you know, just checking in, any questions, I'd love to hop on a call, and they don't answer you, you know, give it a few days, but then check in again, just checking to see if you've read my message. I know that it's really busy, but I would love to answer any questions. You know, I want to make sure that you know what you're saying no to, and you know, don't be worried about following up. And these guys just keep following up. And what Peyton Mott over in America, she's now a national vice president, totally smashing it. She's like 20-year-old or something. She basically says, I'd just be relentless in terms of contacting people. You know, I'd rather keep contacting someone and then someone just to say, right, just leave me alone, than not to have contacted them. You know, just contact them once or twice, and then someone say, like, a few years down the line, why didn't you message me again? And I actually love that. That's like so powerful, isn't it? So just be really relentless in terms of your follow-up, because, you know, don't worry. It's generally when people aren't responding to you, it's not about you, it's about them. So don't worry about it. And the other key thing that they were saying was, you know, they're just messaging more people than us. So on average, the guys over in America invite 15 to 20 people a day to take a look at the business. Hence why they're smashing through the levels and getting to the top. They're just being more relentless, and actually it makes sense, doesn't it? Just take a concentrated period of time of 3 months, just get your head down and just go for it, you know, to be living the life of your dream rather than dragging it out. And I'm one that's dragged it out. I'm now 4 years into my business and I should be at the top by now. It is just a journey. We've got to love ourselves where we're at, but I just love this new method of success. So lead with 30 days. 30 days, 30 days, 30 days, 30 days. People want what we've got, guys. So many people are struggling with gut health. And, you know, especially with my team, we just love talking about it because, like, there's nobody else out there doing this, right? So we've got a real niche in the market and there's nobody doing what we're doing. So many diets out there that are, you know, educating people about eating the wrong stuff. And we are doing it right. It's clean eating and adding plant-based supplements, because whether you like it or not, our food is overfarmed and we're not getting the right nutrients from food. So we need plant-based supplements. And we've got the evidence, you know, share all of the results that are coming through on our groups, you know, before and after pictures and stories, and get your own client testimonials and share that on social media, because people do want to see results, okay, and people will join you. You have to let people know what you're doing. You know, you have to let them know that you can help them with, you know, gut health, IBS, skin issues, that type of thing. Yeah, and so obviously when you've got like your preferred clients on like 30 days and they're absolutely loving it, like, you know, you have them, you've got them in your own little group, and then obviously when we get all the new products that come out, you know, from Vegas and ASC, you know, you can contact these guys straight away, and of course they want to buy them straight away because they're like, oh my god, I just want it. And so you can stick them on your VIP list to get the products like right away. Number 5, so social media. So when someone follows you, you know, connect with them, add them as a friend, and, you know, get into a conversation with them. And what Victoria was saying is, obviously we've got so many people in Arbonne and so many people want to be your friends within Arbonne, but make sure you know who you're speaking to. So obviously open the communication lines. Hi, how you doing? You know, who are you? What do you do? Do you do Arbonne? So, you know, if it's already a consultant, because you don't want to obviously be wasting your time. And if they haven't heard of Arbonne, you know, ask them if they'd be open to take a look. Obviously, take a look at their fees and see, like, if you like the vibe and that type of thing. But just be really honest and ask them to take a look. Utilising Insta stories is huge, guys. I'm going to do a separate social media training, because I was at a training on Monday with a girl who is an ambassador for Facebook. So I've got all of the inside tips, okay, in terms of what we should be doing. But you've got to use Insta stories, okay. This is where Facebook's going, obviously Facebook or Instagram, and they want you to do Insta stories. So just post once a day on your social media, so you know, your Facebook, Instagram, but on your stories on Facebook and on Instagram, you know, do about 3 a day, and make it, build it into a story. So if one day you're talking about gut health, you know, the day could be talking about skin, you know, you can promote your products on there as well. But I'm going to talk about this more on the social media training. So really get people involved, you know, do polls, asking people questions, to really start getting engagement on your social media, okay? That's what it's for, to get engagement and build up that rapport. And if anyone does engage, obviously, drop them a little message to say thank you very much, and obviously can I help you with anything. Number 6, okay, so top tips for achieving your 2,500 building block each month. So obviously when you're in Arbonne, this is not about you, you know, doing loads of sales yourself every month. This is about just getting a few who get a few, and you just build from there, and everyone just does 2,500 QV a month, okay? So this is PQV. PQV is personal QV. This comes from your own orders that you need for yourself, for the household. It comes from any business orders that you might want to get, and it comes from client and refer client orders, okay? So that's your PQV. Your overall QV comes from the whole of your success lines. It's all of your team sales. So I'm talking about PQV, okay? So your own orders, client orders, preferred client orders. So just 2,500 QV each month. So if you get like 7 people on 30 days each month, you've done your 2,500 QV. That's it. And if you just teach your team to do the same, like, you can see how you're going to grow. You know, it's only 10,000 QV to go into qualification for the second level of management. You only need you and 3 others doing your 2,500 QV, and you've done it. So just make sure that you're being consistent and keeping it simple. Because your new sign-ups, they're going to reorder, you're going to be upselling, and just show up consistently on social media, and just remember to keep asking, and get your team moving fast, get them on it straight away, get them finding 5 people to join them on 30 days, get them a team and get them building quick, because when people start earning money straight away, they'll stick around. We need to show people that you can earn money from day one. You get paid every single week on your client and preferred client sales, and you get paid every single month on your team sales. It's 5 paychecks in a month, okay? So there's so much money on the table. Number 7, so I asked what she found most challenging during her Arbonne journey. Excuse me. And she was saying that she had so much personal development to do, and she needed to really identify parts of her that needed to change to get to the top, and obviously create a thriving team. And personal development is so powerful. We talk about this all of the time. You need to be listening to at least one Arbonne audio a day and reading 10 pages of a personal development book. And we have tons of books that are there for free on the Road to Nation page. So just make sure you're plugging into those. And she was saying there's nothing more powerful than owning your journey. Take responsibility for your business. You don't need an upline. You don't need a sideline. You need a downline. So take responsibility for sponsoring people into your business. And the great thing about this business is you can earn as you learn. You don't need to know everything. Just get on board and start doing it. Stop saying things like, oh, I thought I would have been a district manager by now. I thought I would have been an area manager by now. That's working through your neurology. And because I do obviously NLP, I absolutely understand this. Whatever you're telling your brain, whatever you're feeding yourself, it will believe and it will prove you're right. So if you're saying oh, I can't do this, it's too hard, your brain's going to go, okay then, and we'll just prove you that it is. Okay, so make sure you're doing positive affirmations. Tell yourself that I am a regional vice president. I attract smart, savvy, professional individuals in my business. I'm a business builder magnet. I am rich. Whatever it might be that you want to be. Okay, you have to feed your brain with positivity, okay? And then it's just changing the language that you're talking to yourself in, okay? You're the only person who can push yourself forward, and you've got the power. Guys, there's thousands and thousands of people at the top of this company, regional vice president and the top, and you can too. The only difference with this is they've kept going. They've had more no's than you. They've had more people say no. They've not given up. And honestly, just keep going, keep pushing, and just look for your diamonds. If I said to you, across the road there's 500 rocks, and under the rocks there's 5 diamonds, would you just turn over the first 10 rocks and just say, well, this is a total waste of time, I can't find them? Of course you wouldn't. You would uncover every single rock to get your 5 diamonds, to get you top of the company. And this is exactly what you need to do with Arbonne, okay? Don't compare yourself to anyone within Arbonne or anyone else even. Comparison's unhealthy. If you're comparing yourself going, oh my god, I'm rubbish, they've got the car and I haven't, their journey's totally different to you. They might be a further ahead in the journey. You just don't even know the situation, so don't compare. If you find yourself comparing, switch off, stop following people, and focus on, have your blinkers on and focus on your business, because you can do it. Don't get distracted. And if you're comparing someone going, oh, at least I'm better than them because I've done this, that's unhealthy as well. Okay, so just don't compare. 2 seconds, just making sure I'm reading my notes. Okay, so make sure your new team members know that you're going to match their efforts. Okay, this is really important. We're not here to drag people at the top, right? You can't motivate somebody to do what they don't want to do, right? You will get people that will join your business who will get going straight away and be driven like you, and you're going to get people that won't get going at all. They'll sign up and then you'll never see them again. That's fine. And you'll get people that'll just dip their toe. You just got to love everyone for where they're at, but you've got to run with the people that want to run, walk with the walkers, and jog with the joggers, okay? But let people know that you're here to match their efforts, okay? Don't be chasing people. It's just that's not good for your mindset either. I've been there, I've done that, okay? You can't make people do what they don't do. And then finally, daily method of operation, guys. This is really, really important, okay? You need to treat your business like a business. Although you can work a few hours a week, we kind of say work 8 to 10 hours a week, and really just go for it. This can make a huge difference, okay? So this is her method of operation, which I love. So every day, reaching out to 5 people about the business. So just asking 5 people each day and take a look at Arbonne. Okay, that's going to grow your business. Okay, if you want to grow faster, ask 10. Okay, but do what works for you and your lifestyle. Schedule it in when you're going to invite these people to look. Is it on your lunch break? Is it on a morning? Is it on a night? Whatever it might be. 5 reach outs for 30 days. Ask 5 people each day just to join you on 30 days. Like, that's it. And the other thing she does is she just schedules in just 3 things a day to do on an Arbonne business, so separate to those. So just 3 things, not to overwhelm. So it might be like, one thing might be, I'm going to do Miracle Morning. Another thing might be, I'm going to check my web stats for my team and just see where everyone's at and give them an update. Another one might be, I'm going to book Vegas. Another one might be, I'm going to book a networking event. Do you know what I mean? So just 3 little things that's going to move you forward in terms of your business, okay? It could be like, I'm going to contact my preferred clients about the buy one, get one free. I'm going to invite people to discover Arbonne. I'm going to book in an online discover Arbonne. I'm going to actually do it myself and step up myself. I'm going to do like a healthy happy hour online. There's so much. So just 3 things alongside inviting 5 to join your team and inviting 5 to join you on 30 days. And yeah, she was saying tips to help people promote. Obviously, you know, when you've got like, when you start building your team, you know, and you've got like a few people on board and everyone's going for district manager, to be fair, some people just go straight for area manager. So don't feel like you have to you can skip district manager. Don't feel like you have to go for district first. But just getting them in a group chat and just having them together and just motivating them every day, just like send them little tasks, you know, how they're getting on, you know, sharing, you know, what's working well, that type of thing. You know, just, and also breaking down the numbers. You know, to get to district manager this month in January, it's 3,500 QE. So if you get like 10 people on board in terms of that 30-day healthy living pack, then you're a district manager. You know, every other time it's 6,000 QV. You know, there's so many different ways that you can do it, just breaking down the numbers in terms of, right, this is how many people I need to get on board doing 30 days healthy living, and if I get a couple of team members and get them to duplicate it, I'm done. So just keep it nice and simple. So I hope you found that useful, guys. Any question, please just shout up, and I'm going to do a social media as well, and I'll get that out to you guys. So have a wonderful day, and we'll speak to you soon. Take care.